Hello everybody, hello. Welcome everybody who's watching the replay. I'm on here a little earlier than what I'm usually on here doing this at. So let's see who comes in today. Let's see. So we're gonna do our journal prompt that says, looks like this. So it says, what past mistakes taught me a valuable lesson that now makes me a better steward of money? In what ways am I more responsible in managing my finances? How can I honor that lesson with gratitude? So we're going to be talking about making mistakes with money today. We'll also talk more about the moon, which I don't know what sign the moon is in. I think it's in Aries still, but I think it may be waning crescent or something. Let me go check. 1 second. And y'all, don't be talking about my black shirts. I know I'm wearing another black shirt. I got a lot of black shirts. This is because I'm about to go out this morning and do something regarding exercise. So it's giving Aries, right? I'm about to go do an adventure. So it's definitely giving Aries. So I'm excited about that. How are you guys doing this morning? Okay, so it's actually in Taurus, as the online internet says. It's in waning crescent Taurus. So that's pretty cool. So we'll talk more about that. It just moved into Taurus maybe around this morning, after 12 o'clock. So we'll get into that a little later. But let's go ahead and let's talk about what past mistake taught me a valuable lesson that now makes me a better steward of money. Let me tell you some money mistakes that I've made. Oh my God. I literally had a problem with purchasing personal development when I didn't have no money. When I didn't have any money, I shouldn't have spent the money. But it all worked out because after purchasing the personal development things, I personally developed. So it worked out in the end for me. But during those moments, I struggled a lot. It took a while for that personal development to level out, the things that I learned to level out. But I have, maybe I still have it, I don't know. I have a really bad problem with like spending a lot of money on like mentorships and any personal development programs. Good morning. Good morning, Noah. How are you? How are you guys doing this morning, y'all? Hold up 1 second. Hi, Kay. I don't know. I don't know if I should say hi to you, Mrs., because you over here telling me to be quiet now. Why are you telling me to be quiet? Have you made mistakes with money? Money. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all let me know. Yes. No. I don't know. I don't have money. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all ready for the poll, y'all? Good morning. Thank you to everybody who's liked the video. What lip gloss do I have on? You see, it's like halfway gone because I use it so much. Good morning, studio. Thank you. Good morning, Chandra. It was a prank. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, yes, good morning, everybody. Hello, Indica. Hair tips. Hair tips. No hair tips. I love you, too. We got 10 people who voted already. I love you guys. So, yes, everybody's saying they made mistakes with money. I try not to make mistakes with money. How do you try to do that? Let me know. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. How do you try to do that? Hi, Demon. Hello, everybody. Good morning to all the beautiful people out there. We're talking about money, and we're manifesting more money. We're manifesting more money by doing gratitude journal. So we are working through our gratitude journal today, and we are working on this prompt right here. And we're talking about this so that it's going to support us in bringing more money. It's going to support our mind in being able to kind of not get stuck in a negative mindset, so that we can at least think more and have more mental capacity to hold money. You asking for money? No, I'm not asking for money. It's good evening for us. Good morning for you from India. Okay, good evening, everybody in India. Wow, it's evening time already over there. Hello, Sheik. Oh my God, all my Indian friends are in here. Hey, y'all, if y'all from India, say hi. Y'all know in my past life I was Indian, just so y'all know. Okay, hi from Pakistan. Hello from everybody who's in the Middle East. I need to start going live earlier so I can see everybody in the Middle East. Let me see. So if y'all want to manifest more money, let's go ahead and get started. And if y'all keep posting weird stuff in the comments, I'm just going to delete it. Like, I'm going to block you. I'm just going to let you know. So, yeah, I used to have a bad mistake of, number one, purchasing things when I didn't really have the money and it shouldn't have went there. Hi, John. And what that really taught me is you need to save. If you want to spend this money, you need to save it. You need to put it in a savings account and then spend the money from the savings account. If I could just save like $100 a month. Thank you. If I could just save like $100 a month, if I want to invest in some type of personal development thing, I can do that. But it's just that I need to save it. It's very hard to think about this prompt when I have people being rude in the comments. Y'all gotta stop being so rude. It's not necessary. Like, it's the morning time. I just woke up. I'm not thinking about negative stuff. But if you just living life and you just thinking about negative stuff, I need y'all to figure it out. Yeah, thank you, Sash. I need y'all to figure that out. It's not okay to wake up being rude. Okay? It's not healthy either. Hey, we're not doing tarot today, y'all. Hola. Buenos dias. Saludos desde Venezuela. Oh, hola, Venezuela. Bienvenidos. So Sean said, hi, Polo Game. Sean said, hi, I make mistakes with my money, but I save my money too. That's good. What type of mistakes have you made? Hola. Oh, hi from Brazil. How do you say hi in Portuguese? Good morning. Good morning, Violi. The topic is making mistakes with money, learning from mistakes. Oh, saludos. Okay. Hola, Colombia. Hola, everybody. Make sure y'all like the live. I want to buy you lunch today. That is so sweet. I don't have my Cash App in the description. But maybe that's why I need to keep adding it, because I keep forgetting and people keep asking about sending stuff and I just keep forgetting to add it. So I'll add it on another day and y'all got to come back. Hi, Brazil. I don't know who that is. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for being so sweet. Y'all coming through. We got 38 likes. 38 votes. So we're going to talk about it. You need to speak English. You're typing in English. Just tell them. Tell them what? So I will definitely say personal development. One time I literally spent I only had like a certain amount of money and I spent half of that money on personal development. And then, mind you, this was years ago. This was nothing anytime recently. I've definitely became a better person. This is when I was very young. And half the money that I had to pay bills, I spent that on personal development. And then the next month, I didn't know how I was going to pay my rent. It was a bad thing that I did, but I did it. And I am a better person because of it. I've went into debt purchasing personal development. Dwayne said he feel like he made too many mistakes with money. What type of mistakes? Yeah, I do need to give him the Cash App. Yeah, let me do that for y'all. What type of mistakes have y'all made with money, y'all? Y'all let me know what type of mistakes. No one is above mistakes. Exactly. Y'all tell me what type of mistakes y'all made with money. And what have y'all learned from it? What y'all be getting out of those mistakes? Okay, I'm about to pin the Cash App for anybody who wants to donate to the channel. A little lunchy lunch. I appreciate anybody. And I'm going to say thank you in advance. I didn't know so many people would be on live this morning. I'm really happy. Let's see. There y'all go. So the message is pinned for Cash App. If anybody wants to donate to the Cash App, I appreciate that. Okay, so Mr. New Era said he bought too many of them pew-pews. He got a problem. Thank you. Thank you, Go ahead. Viola, he said, I need a car, but I can't never save up for my car because of the payday loans. Oh. Oh, wow. So is that a mistake? Is the payday loans the mistake? River Corp, you said, hey, I'm David. So can I go and explain my mistake? Of course. Go ahead. Go ahead. Mr. New Era. You really do need help? I'm from America, Vishal. We have income, but still. So like it's a difference when you like Mr. New Era, it's a difference when you don't have any money and you just making money mistakes. But if it's like organized, like you have the money to still take care of everything and this is just a hobby for you, like that's okay. If it's your hobby that it's something you enjoy, like why not do that? And if you have the money for it, why not do it? So mine was definitely purchasing things when I didn't have the money, going into debt for it. What else have I done with money? I think that's one of my biggest things. What's the problem? Some people be having 5 of the same Pokemon cards. And ain't Pokemon cards expensive when you get certain ones? I don't know. But it says, in what ways am I more responsible in managing my finances? How can I honor that lesson with gratitude? So for me, it's like I'm more responsible now because I actually have a savings account that I can spend money from. I'm not just spending money that I don't have anymore. I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still irresponsible sometimes because when I want something, I want it, and I'm just gonna go get it at this point. How do you send my savings to another realm? I don't know. I've never done that before. Read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've heard of that. That's a very popular book. I've never read it though, but it's very popular. Okay, I want you to like the video. Thank you so much, Portuguese Jim. They're all scam. Pay cash if you can. Yeah, and Miss Gen X, I agree. I feel like credit cards have their ups and downs, and you have to be well taught about how to use a credit card before just going and go get one. River Corp, you said, do any of y'all have the same mistake drinking the drugas? outings like Groove and eating out at expensive places. Oh my God, eating out is not really a mistake. Hey Asia, welcome back to the live, baby. Hi Crystal. Eating out, yeah, some of those can be mistakes. Purchasing, what River Corp was just saying, some of those can be real mistakes. I feel like for me, it can be a mistake when I have like food at home that is just as good. So, yeah, my number one is definitely just overspending, going into debt over things. I don't regret it though. Like, it's not a mistake though, but it's a bad habit is how I feel. It was a bad habit, but I do not regret any of it. I don't think I have much regrets. Is there anything that I do regret with money? Oh my God. I do. I'm not gonna lie, River Corp. I do be regretting spending money on like eating out a lot. And the reason why I be regretting it is because of the type of food it be. Steve Stevenson, thank you so much. I don't think it's shallow. I don't think it's shallow. It's definitely the type of food I be eating. Because, you know, if I just go to McDonald's and stuff or Taco Bell, then I start to be like, oh man, I'm just spending money for no reason. But if I like go somewhere and it's like a nice ambiance, it's good food, I'm not as like regretful of spending the money. Yeah, Miss Jen, you said create your own style and groove with that, period. Where'd that come from? We gotta create our own style though, period. Black women are beautiful. We appreciate that. Do you that? Okay, James, it's just another day of you asking the same questions. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. James, hit me up in the Cash App. Let me know. Let's have a personal conversation in the Cash App at this point, because you just asking me the same questions every day. I don't know how it'd be the one thing on your mind every day you see me on this live. It's just that one thing on your mind. I don't get it. But I feel like making those mistakes makes me a better person. Not a better person, a better steward of my money, because I'm a lot more aware of what I want for myself. You waste your, Asia, what do you waste your money on? But bad habits are mistakes, right? I don't know. I don't know. Culture, this is why my lips are so shiny. They want all your money. Oh yeah. My stomach hurting. Daniel. My wig is good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are making me laugh so much this morning. Oh my God. Where was I talking about? Y'all are being so funny. But honestly, the question about is bad habits a mistake is a really good question, because I really don't know. I really do not know. Like, I really just don't. What y'all think? I am in a state of abundance, James. I'm in a state of health, wealth, and well-being. That is the state that I am in. So yeah, now it's like, because I know that personal development is a thing for me, I have an account, and what I need to start doing is having direct deposit go to this account. But I have an account for personal investments. What's up? What's up? What's up? I have an account for personal investments. So putting money into my account for personal investments, it really helps me kind of like tune into, okay, this is what I'm going to use this money for. This is what I have money for. And so, yeah, like now that I have, like, you know how earlier the person in the chat was talking about him spending his money on pew-pews, and he felt like that was not good, but it was a hobby for him. You know, it's a hobby for him. Okay, it's a hobby for him. So for me, I realized one of my biggest hobbies is personal development, learning, expanding my knowledge. So now it's like, when you expand your knowledge, I'm gonna go ahead and block you, friend. Don't come in here talking crazy to me. Oh, Clayton, I am post-op trends. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yep. Thank you, Hugo. So, yeah, now that I know, like, okay, I keep making this mistake, it's like, okay, now I have to create a whole account just so that I can have money go to this thing that I really love and enjoy doing. And that makes you feel better. I swear to God, financial organization makes me feel so much better. And I was looking into talking to a financial coach. Did y'all know that they have financial coaches? Did y'all know that they have financial coaches? Hold up. Oh my God. Bless me. But I'm definitely looking into a financial coach to support me in financial organization. Spending money on pew-pews is an investment as long as you don't hurt anyone intentionally with them. Exactly, Miss Gen X. Exactly. I agree. I agree. So yeah, I think that it's just the responsibility of managing my money comes a lot more with organization. And I know that I can't do that all by myself. I cannot figure that out all by myself. Okay. So I'm definitely going to be seeking some support with financial organization, with especially with my bank account, and figuring out, okay, well, I always have this amount of money left. What can I do with it? How can I figure this out? How can I do this? So I think once I can get that done, I'll feel a lot more better about money. So I'm excited to talk to somebody about it. Y'all are nasty. Y'all are nasty. It's like 10 o'clock where I am. Like, I literally just woke up. Like, we got to get our mentals together. We got to get our mental together. Yes. Yes. Hey. Hi. So yeah, I'm just really grateful that I'm on this journey, and every single time I'm not even done. We're halfway through the journal, y'all. We're halfway through the journal, so we still have 15 more days left. You can always sell them. Yeah, I don't have any pew-pews. I don't own any just yet. Maybe in the future I'll invest more into it, but I don't have any right now. That was somebody else who was talking about it. Yeah, but I'm super grateful to be on this journey because I'm realizing a lot about what I need. Like, what needs I need in order for me to feel financially well. And everybody is different. Not everybody will need the same needs like how I do. But I'm realizing, like, my need is for organization and, like, a knowing. I need to know. You love me more than I love myself. I don't think that's possible. I don't think it's possible. Okay, so River, you said, can a bad habit be defined as a mistake? Yes, not always. A bad habit can result in mistakes, but it's not inherently a mistake in itself. Here's the distinction. Okay, River Corp, I appreciate you. Gonna give us some more information? I hope you find a financial coach that you can trust. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to trust them, because if they do something, I'm gonna go beat them up. Don't play with me. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. What am I doing? We're doing gratitude journal prompts today. So River said, bad habit, a repeated behavior that has negative consequences. Impulse buying, procrastinating on budgeting. Oh, I used to procrastinate on budgeting all the time. The way I fix procrastinating on budgeting is I just purchased a budgeting app called Monarch. What is topic all about here? We're talking about financial mistakes, making mistakes with money. Thank you, Vicky. I think you've been here before, Vicky. I don't know. Welcome back, or welcome to the live, baby. Am I single? Sometimes. River Corby said, mistake, a specific action or decision that deviates from good judgment or intended outcome. Overspending on a luxury item when bills are due. I've done that. I've done that. Thanks, AJ. You want me? Y'all making me nervous. Y'all making me nervous now. I don't know. And then Miss Jen actually said, also something that I need to follow is truly knowing what your needs and wants are. Yes. Oh my God. I'm not a financial sage. I'm not a financial expert. I just talk about money mindset. I'm not, I just talked about how I'm not in the finances. I just want to have a healthy relationship with money in general. Thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but last name is like Bolt. Hi, welcome Netherlands. I appreciate it. You attend every session of mine? Okay, I started liking you. Can we hang out together? I want to meet you. Maybe one day we gotta do a group event. I don't really date gangbangers. It's not. I'm not interested in it. I don't like the lifestyle. Not because I don't like the people. I just don't like the lifestyle. We have 600 subscribers, y'all. I fuck with y'all real bad. Y'all. I'm gonna have to start coming on live in the morning now. Cause y'all outside, I fuck with y'all. Diceby. Am I like, I know that's how you spell it, but it's like, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I earn $800 per month. How should I spend it? It depends. Do you have bills? What bills do you have? I think that's how it goes. Okay, 601 now. I'm saying, I love y'all. Thank y'all. Money is just a vibration of the universe. It will surely come to you if you're honest. Yeah, but you know, hi from Russia. Hey, Russia. You know how people always talking about things are vibrations from the universe? You're also vibrating as well. You are sending off a vibration. And that vibration starts with your mental, like what's going on mentally with you. So if you're mentally not like having a good relationship with money, then how can you align with the vibrations of the universe for it to come to you? Just because, you know, what'd you say? Just because you're honest, like just because you're honest doesn't mean that you mentally feel like you can have money. Like I can say I want money and I'm being 100% honest consciously, but subconsciously there's something in my mind that's blocking me from getting the money that I want. Because I do truly believe that if people want things and there's nothing blocking them, they're just going to be able to smoothly get it. But if people want things and they can't smoothly get it, it's because something is in their way. Most of it is just mental patterns in their way from getting to what they want. And that's why we do this. And this is why I'm doing this every single day. Number one, for myself, but I know everybody else like money too. So I'm doing it on live because I know that this is going to be a popular topic for people. And this is what's going to help people. If you're coming on live with me every day and you're talking about this with me and you are thinking about this for yourself, the prompts that I'm giving you guys, you're thinking about it for yourself, you're going to see something shift in your money mindset by the end of the 30 days. And you're probably going to see more money come in. Are you going to have a better relationship with money? Where can I get a copy of your journal for myself? That's in the description. It's on Amazon. So if you go to the description in the link, it's going to be on Amazon. It will send to you, especially if you have Prime. It will get to you really quick. Because I got mine in like 2 days. Oh, thank you, Sir Adam. I would appreciate that. That's so nice. I'll be back. Diceby, if you come back, I might not be on live. Rentals and feeding. Martha, what you talking about? I'm out the equation. Okay, sir. He just got paid today. We love a man who get paid. Did what I said make any sense? Yo, River, it did make sense. So what you were saying, because River was asking, is making mistakes the same as having bad habits? So what it sounded like he or she just described in the responses is that they're not the same, but having bad habits can lead to making mistakes. So if you have a bad habit of spending money, I think the example was spending money on luxury items when the bills are due, then that's a mistake because it's going against what is supported for you. Overlap. So River said, when a bad habit leads to repeated poor decisions, each instance can be considered a mistake. The habit itself becomes a pattern of mistakes, habitual misjudgment. We're learning a lot today. Y'all, let me see what the vote said. Darren said, I paid all my bills. We love a man who paid the bills. So have you made, so yes, 74% said I've made mistakes. 11% said no. 2% said I don't know. And 14% said I don't have money. Praying for that 14%. Praying for the 14%. I hope y'all get some money. but I do have spending habits. Darren, is your spending habits good or bad? So yeah, I honor my mistakes. Because I appreciate them. If I never would have made those mistakes, where would I be today? Who would I be today? I'm wondering, who would I be today if I never would have made those mistakes? I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm so serious. Like, I think I would just be boring. You have to make mistakes to learn. Making mistakes is not a mistake. Repeating the mistake is a mistake. I love that one. I love that. Oh, what type of stuff do you not need, Darren? I love that. Suprio. Pandit. Am I saying that right? Suprio. Sorry, I be rolling my R's sometimes. I don't know if y'all roll your R's. I think you from maybe the Middle East. Do y'all roll y'all's R's in the Middle East? Some Faith says some mistakes are unnecessary. People are insane, doing the same thing over and over again. Yes. Expecting a different result. Yes, that's the definition of insanity, y'all. Ain't gonna get burned twice. Yep. Miss Jen, you said I say the same thing. Where and would I be today? Exactly. Toys for your son. Oh, that sounds like that sounds cute. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you. Hi, gig. But yeah, like doing the same thing over and over again. I've made mistakes, like the same mistake, because I told y'all one of my biggest financial mistakes was spending money on personal development when I didn't have the money. I went into debt over personal development. But I realized what the real issue was that I learned that it was that when I would get into a bad point in my life where I didn't know what was happening, what was next, I would just kind of like scramble to figure out how am I going to help myself. And the one thing that I know always helps is personal development, talking to mentors, getting the support. And it did help. I'm not going to sit up here and say like it didn't help. But I did it at least 3 times within a 1-year frame. And I learned. But within a 1-year frame, I did it like 3 times where I purchased an exceedingly amount of of personal development. One of them was like two of them was like $1,500. One was like $1,500. I think the other was maybe like $2,500. Another one was like $500. So you see like the range of how much I was spending on personal development, and I did not have that money. I went into debt doing that. So did it support me in the long run? Yes. In that short term and within those couple of years of having that debt, did it stress me the hell out? Yes. But I eventually paid that debt off. But it was like, okay, that costed me a lot more than what I expected. But also from that mistake, what I learned is credit. I didn't really know a lot about credit. I was just using credit just because. I didn't realize, okay, you get the interest, and sometimes if you have a high rate, then it's gonna really, you're gonna really be paying some money back. And I didn't realize about how high the interest rate was for some of those investments that I did. $1,500 on personal development, like courses, yeah. One of them, like one of my favorite things is if I'm watching somebody consistently on YouTube, I invest in speaking to those people. I've spoken to a lot of YouTubers who I watch consistently, who I enjoy their content, because I feel like if I'm listening to you, I'm learning a lot from you, I'm going to invest in getting personal knowledge, because it's something about speaking to somebody directly that you know that really kind of like motivates you to keep going. So one of them was like a group call. It was like $500. It was a group call with a manifestation coach. She was an entrepreneur, business owner. And she talked a lot about manifestation, reprogramming. So I got to talk to her. And then another one was a course. So it was like, I think it maybe was like 8 weeks. And so like every week a new course will open up, and it was talking about money mindset. Mind you, all of these things that I invested in was to support me financially. That's the funny part about it. The other one was mentorship. So I talked to a lady to support me in mentorship to be a virtual assistant. I never became a virtual assistant, but the skills that she taught me a lot, and I still use those skills today. So I gave her like $1,500 to teach me how to be a virtual assistant. And I mean, these are things that you can learn online, but when you have somebody who you can just call up and be like, hey, I need help on this, it's so much easier than doing the research on your own. And I would much rather invest my money in personal development than try to figure it out by myself. Samson said, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, because all the cool kids, okay. Just doing stuff now. Sun Faith. First of all, I like the name Sun Faith. It's cute. Investing in yourself was a good idea. $1,500 is chicken change. It's not chicken change when all you got is $2,000. It's not chicken change when that's all you got. And mind you, that was money saved. That wasn't money that I was just getting every single month. That was money that I saved up over a time frame. Suprio said, I would like to recommend a book whose name is Nectar of... Okay. Surely gives you clear vision about life. Okay, let's look it up. I'm gonna have to get off of here in just a minute, y'all. Can y'all like the video for me, the live for me, so that we can get more people who want to improve their money mindset? So what are y'all grateful for? When you guys was talking about those mistakes, do you want to say hi? Come here, baby. Sorry. This is my son, y'all. Son, say hi. He always want to act like he about to go to sleep when I pick him up and show him on this live. Why you acting like you trying to go to sleep? You's not about to go to sleep. You see we matching? So, yeah, what are the mistakes that y'all made? What are you excited about? Like, what are you grateful for about those mistakes? 11 lessons in ancient science. Okay. We'll look into it. Isn't that why people pay for therapy? Did it help? Where are you now? Happy, I hope. Yeah, Becca. That's another thing that's another personal development that I invest in is therapy as well. When I tell y'all I try my best to invest in personal development, it's like I need to add it to my yearly budget at this point. Yeah, River, tell us what you think. Asia friend, if you still in the chat, please be a better person. Please be a better person. Darren, the subject is about making financial mistakes. River says strategic insight, avoid bad habits more. Why? Bad habits are systematic. They erode discipline, compound financial risk, and undermine long-term goals. Lego said once they spent money on a game that didn't work, oh my God, did you return it? Sometimes it is completely fine to return stuff and request a refund. The sis that don't miss, period. I agree. I'm a licensed therapist in 2 years away from my doctorate. Congratulations. Congratulations. I also am 30 and child-free, 10 acres of land, and saving my money. It takes time, but being frugal in my spiritual path taught me the most. Wow. That's pretty cool. Mistakes offer clarity. Yes, and can catalyze growth. I agree, River. Hi, Maxie. Darren, come back. Come back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye, Suprio. See you around, baby. Hi, Derek. What do you guys think about my input? Sounds about right. I agree with it. That was a joke, Asia. Okay. Okay, Asia. That was a joke. Okay. Thank you for loving my curly hair. I appreciate it. Hi from Mexico. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How is everything going? It's going well. We're talking about making financial mistakes. Have you made any? Welcome, Emmanuel. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, that definitely is focus, River. That definitely is focus. Being liked is valuable if we learn from it. Nice meeting, yeah. Yeah. We need a draft. Y'all, so y'all, what have y'all learned from y'all's money mistakes? It don't sound like y'all learned much from y'all's money mistakes. Y'all let me know. That pop. Why you hate the polls? Yeah, under duress. What mistakes have you made? That's what you learned. You learned not to pay $30 for it. Savings is for losers. That's what. Savings is not for losers, friend. Who told you that? Thank you, Paola. Because they get in the way of the chat. But I need to know. I need to know where y'all at. I save to invest. That's perfect. I love that. You should be saving money to invest. You should have an emergency savings for like 3 months, and then anything outside of you should keep your emergency savings. Mind you, this is just me. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinions. You should keep your your emergency savings for 3 months, 3 to 6 months in a high interest savings account. And then anything that you save outside, oh, you Borica and Americana? We got a, what is Borica? I don't know what Borica is. Anywho, after you save 3 to 6 months of your expenses, all of that money should definitely be going towards an investment. You should be saving for investment. Thank you. It's not Sunday though, my friend. I appreciate it, but it's distracting. I'm blocking anybody who's distracting from the conversation. It's eagle. Okay. The sis that don't miss. Me gusta cuando una hermana habla español. Let me hurry up and finish this before I get distracted, y'all. Cause y'all know I'm gonna get distracted and be on here all day. It's so hard to kind of keep up with the chat and focus on what we're doing at the same time. Hi again. Oh, you buy gold? Okay, Crafty Girl says she buys gold every year. That's pretty interesting. I need to look into that. So today is a time where you kind of, if you're into manifesting, number one, I know not everybody is into manifesting, but if you're into manifesting, understand that today is a perfect time to kind of look at your ancestors, your ancestral line, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your great aunts, your great uncles. What are some kind of those negative things that may have been passed down through your generation that you no longer want to keep that going? This is a good day to kind of look at negative cycles that your family has been through. So like examples could be, you know how some families, they be like, oh, everybody in the family gets cancer, or everybody, by the time they get 80, everybody in our family always needs a cane. Things like that are limiting things, because as somebody who may not have the ability to make a decision about what they think about that, you just take that and now you think, well, when I'm 90, I'm going to need a cane. But who not every 90-year-old needs a cane. There's 90-year-olds out there who are healthy, you know, who can walk. So this is a perfect day for you to start really thinking, what are some of those things that my family has passed down, whether it was through conversation, through seeing it consistently in my family. Oh, do I have a lot of family members who's constantly sick? Or they say we easily get sick. We everybody in our family gets sick on this day. You know, like those are some negative things that could be passed down to people mentally. So look at it. Become aware of it's what you can consider an inheritance, because you got it from your family, become aware of some of the inheritance that you have gotten from your family and your loved ones around you, okay? So this is a perfect day for you kind of like mix it up. And instead of being like, 4 out of 5 of my uncles died of a heart disease at early 50s, including my dad. That is, well, number one, I'm sorry that happened. But I also think that calls to talk about how things can be passed through your family. And Mr. G, we talking about manifestation. We talking about manifestation. We was talking about manifesting money and overcoming financial mistakes. Now we're talking about manifestation in general, just for today. They say I come from a family of doctors. Whenever you're sick, they say you're fine. Do you actually be fine, or do you really be sick? Because if they doctors, they would know, right? Liars do, I don't. Hello, meh, or yeah, meh. But like, so for what Some Faith was saying, how a lot of people have heart disease, that could definitely create like a mental pattern of, I'll probably have heart disease. And I'm not saying this is for that person. I'm just saying how I'm thinking about it. That could create a mental pattern of, oh, I'll probably have heart disease, or I have to do this, or I have to do this because of this. And it's like, well, is that actually true for me? Is that actually true for me? Will I have that? Sometimes you do have to, take the extra steps and go, get checked out at the hospital, change your diet to make sure, because genetics can be strong, but also mental can be just as strong as well. So if you ever heard about Bruce Lipton, I love Bruce Lipton, and I love reading his information. Oh my God. He talks a lot about epigenetics. He talks a lot about how the genes are not in control. It used to be old science where they used to think like the genes were in control of how humans express them. And I hope I'm not losing some of you guys with how I'm speaking about this, because this is like scientific terms. But he later learned that it's the environment. So the environment that you're consistently around kind of changes how the genes in you are expressed. So if you feel like, okay, I'm consistently around this environment that's telling me this, and this about who I am, sometimes you need to change the environment, whether that is a physical environment or your mental environment, in order for the change in your genes to express. There's a lot of things to do today to make yourself live longer and be more healthy. Yes, that is so true. That is so true. So today is a time where you look into epigenetics. Look at some of those things that you have inherited from your family, and ask yourself if it's true or not. Is that possible? And then if it's not, start changing your mental and physical environment so that it's no longer agreeing with that, whatever that is that you feel like you inherited from your family. Yeah, TJ, I did go from one topic to another, but it's still all in the same concept of manifestation. We talked about money, and now we're talking about how to manifest today based on the moon cycle, since today is Taurus and waning crescent. Listen to this woman. She does know what she's talking about. Oh, thank you. You have a little background on this topic? Yes. Give us more. Yeah, genetics can be tough to accept. Yeah. But again, genetics changes for everybody. So again, based off what Dr. Lipton, he's a doctor. He's a scientist who studies epigenetics. Absolutely. My dad, bros, Garns are all doctors. All think med are poison. Oh, we got secondary perspectives, and it's coming from somebody who's a child of a doctor. Listen, you are living in your own body. Nobody knows your body because they can't live in it. Yeah. I can't follow your logic if you don't remain with clarity. That's all. What clarity you need, TJ? Is today the day when the moon cycle says pay Mark today by 3 p.m.? I don't know what that means. Typical. Let's not be racist. But yeah, I'm about to get up off of here, y'all. If I need to learn how to block people instead of just putting them in timeout. Where's the block button? Can a dominant gene become recessive from environmental change? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I just take what the scientists say, and I just say what the scientists said. But I am not a scientist, and I have not studied that. So before we leave, 72% said yes, they made mistakes. 11% said no. 2% said I don't know, and 15% said I don't have money. Praying for the 15%. You want to hear about the moon cycle? I get the information from this book, Moon Phase Astrology. So everybody has a sun sign. You know how they say, oh, I'm an Aries. It's Gemini season. It's Cancer season. It's Leo season. Everybody also has a moon sign. So every 2.5 days, the moon changes into a new sign. And I like to study astrology, so that's where I'm getting that information from. Please, people, stop being mean. I'm saying. But y'all, I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna have to come back early or something because y'all was on live today. Talk to me, girl. Read my future. Are you an Aquarius moon? Come back. And we'll talk about it more one day. We'll talk about moon. Maybe I need to do a whole live just on moon cycles and moon astrology, because that's what I like to focus on the most. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. We getting our money mindset for success. Period. Bye-bye.